You're listening to AI PRISM from Seoul Economic Daily.
Three numbers before the open. 30-year Treasury yields at a 19-year high. Kosdaq up nearly 7% in a single session. And Samsung's short position jumping 33% in 3 days. Washington's fighting bond yields with everything it's got. And Hanwha just crossed a stake threshold that triggers a monopoly review. It's Tuesday, August 11th. Here's what today's story could mean for the Korean market. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent is deploying multiple tools to cap long-term yields, from currency intervention to signaling smaller bond issuance, as 30-year rates hit their highest level since 2007. Back home, Kosdaq is outperforming Kospi on a rotation into semiconductor equipment and biotech stocks after May's sell-off and new leverage ETF restrictions. Meanwhile, short sellers are repositioning between Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix as regulators consider further curbs on single-stock leveraged products. Here's what the numbers show. Kosdaq jumped 55.66 points, or 6.97%, to close at 854.47, while Kospi added just 0.65% to 6,299.66. Samsung Electronics' short position balance hit 1.48 trillion won on August 5th, up 33% in 3 trading days, while SK Hynix's fell 66.7% to 24 billion won. Single-stock leverage ETF trading volume fell from over 12 trillion won to under 1 trillion won, after margin requirements tripled on July 31st, effective immediately. Institutional investors net bought 1.52 trillion won in Kosdaq stocks since July 31st, concentrated in semiconductor equipment and pharmaceutical sectors. Hyundai Heavy Industries signed a 956 billion won power generation deal with Cowen Energy Group on August 7th, its largest ever engine supply contract. Hanwha Group raised its Korea aerospace industry stake to 15.89%, triggering a mandatory antitrust review at the Fair Trade Commission. So, what does this mean for Korean equity traders? Earlier, we said Samsung's short position jumped 33% in 3 days. Here's what that actually means for you. Bearish bets are concentrating in large caps, even as Kosdaq's small caps rally, so sector rotation risk cuts both ways this week. Watch the V-Kospi Volatility Index, which just fell below 70 for the first time since May 26th, suggesting near-term calm but not a resolved memory chip debate. If you're holding KAI or Hanwha shares, the antitrust review timeline, up to 90 days, will likely cap any near-term stock reaction. First, watch the Treasury's next quarterly refunding announcement for confirmation on reduced 30-year bond issuance. Second, watch whether Kosdaq's rally holds without matching earnings results in chip equipment and biotech names. Third, watch the Fair Trade Commission's review timeline on Hanwha's KAI stake, expected within 30 to 90 days. That's today's AI PRISM, Stock Investors. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI PRISM is a WAN-IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI PRISM from Seoul Economic Daily.